I think one of the most profound things is what I call the circle of life, but mostly about the circle of neighborhood community life. And what it means is that the circle of neighborhood life starts from when a family with young kids or some adults with kids buy a house. And once their time is spent raising kids or hanging out, eventually it is handed down to someone else. And while that might seem simple, there is so much to talk about in the middle of this and all the emotions of the journey. In the old timers legend, every house has its own unique imprints and emotions that were left by the owners, whether that's a murder of happy family environments or something in between. Every piece of nature, from a seed pod to a person to a turtle to a house, has its own story. It comes down to the truth is that nothing is truly permanent. Kids don't stay kids forever. YouTube doesn't stay the same side it was forever. Not a car, not a piece of food, not a house. Because eventually, everything will have to face its truth. All the memories will eventually be left behind. In the house metaphor is that when new homeowners take over, that changes perspective, even in the present. Imagine a house, a 10-year-old son, 5-year-old daughter. House is vibrant. Mom and dad are having fun with each other, quote unquote. The two children are biking around and waiting for their parents to cook it, even as those children are telling their mom and dad that they have to cook it extra hot. Complaints that later on, when they come back, the food is not hot enough or the air conditioner is not working over the summer, to other memories such as school memories. Each memory here is unique and is imprinted. Eventually, those children will grow up, face tough life decisions, and when those parents reach official unk status, they might end up selling it away, or the adults move on. Eventually, the next owners will take it over and remodel it. Stuff open up here is that does put things into metaphor because everyone from criminals to CEOs to all people participates in the neighborhood community life cycle, even if it's a trailer park. Actually, this will all fade away, not into a single photo from 2002, but in terms of the memories, school memories. Well, one time a phone got stolen, one time I ended up catching a fish, everything. It really was a snapshots of the year. Specifically from those year 2000s, it had its own snapshots. It captured the ambience, background, how things happened. And eventually, everyone here, including me, will have to face that tough decision of moving on to. If your parents don't give you a house, eventually people move on to the bigger road out there or stay locally, but that's still technically moving out. But it's a pain because eventually, one day, I will move away to live elsewhere. But one day, the house that I live in, even if I continue living in it, will still be torn down, remodeled significantly. And eventually, the cycle of neighborhood life continues. New parents come forward to continue forward if I don't end up living there. I also find it amazing as a snapshot of history, because we're living in a snapshot of history right now that is both documented and not documented. So I call this the time between the first selling of a house and the last. Call that type the Silver Age. I say Silver Age because life is not always full of cool moments. It's a time where everyone gets to experience school. They get to experience the young life and find who they want to be. Which means even then, we'll also be hearing happy couples doing the things in bed. We'll be hearing from kids who are complaining that the dinner's not hot to teachers complaining that they're students are getting Fs. We'll be hearing all of this, the boyfriend scandals in high school. It's a snapshot of history that everybody right now is living in. Some people are documenting it, including me and some others too. It's a snapshot that I do find both interesting and beautiful to participate in too, because eventually everybody can leave behind a legacy that everybody moves on to. At least for my legacy, if this house is indeed sold to some young parents, I might end up leaving a notebook and give it to them about my high school years. And obviously, this house is a local footprint and how this place was built at all. I'd leave that and also a link to my sophomore videos that I would say to those specific parents to open until those kids get in their high school years. Because all this time for sophomore year, I've been logging school days because it was fun. It helped my editing. I did not fully know that I was actually creating a primary source historical age video where, in the historical lens, those kids become high schoolers, they might end up watching this video in like 30 years from now. Not 30 years, they'd be too old. Like 10, 20 years from now. They watch this and see how people once were in high school. That historical lens, yeah, this is history. Those kids still eventually live in their own snapshot of history and it continues on forward and forward. Out of that metaphor right there, it also acts as a stark warning because everything has a beginning and an end. Whether a weekend of 2 days or a whole summer break, or whether it's something that you have yourself. To use it, enjoy the time itself, but also build on it with something. Build something, at least before time falls away and reveals what was left